Hey guys, Aloha, how's it going? It's Aloha Vanguard here, and I'm gonna show you guys my my Murakumo deck, but my bro runs it, cause apparently he's better at it than me. But like I built the deck, so I'm gonna show you guys what I did to it. With this deck, he won second place in our shop tournament, like about I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. Last tournament he didn't do so well, but you can probably point out the reasons why he didn't do good when I show you guys this deck. But yeah, I'm just gonna get to it. Starting Vanguard is Stealth Beast, Evil Fair. He gets called to rear guard when it gets ridden over, and its other effect is put it on the bottom of the deck, and you can choose a Murakumo from your hand and call it to rear guard. And at the beginning of the end of the turn, the card that you put from your hand to the rear guard, return it to your hand. So this is pretty good. Especially if you have like a grade 3 in your hand, you can just call it out and attack for a lot, you know what I mean? Kill your opponent's hand off, really good. So great starting Vanguard from Murakumos. Okay, for the triggers, pretty much standard. 4 of everything, 4 stands. Stealth Beast, Dart Spider. His effect, put into the soul, and you can take a card from your diamond zone and flip it face up. Which is, the effect works out great for this deck, and you'll see why. For critical, Stealth Beast, Moon Edge. That extra damage. Draw trigger, Stealth Beast on Cat Rogue. You know, alright. And then Stealth Fiend on Yukahime. I like her. She's a little bit, I don't know. I think she's cute. In a dark kind of way. But yeah, those are the triggers. Reason why I run this lineup, because right now for the English formats, this is the only triggers you can really get until BT09 comes out. So yeah. For the grade 3 lineups, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Convert Demonic Dragon, Mandala Lords. Its effect only works when your opponent attacks, and it's a Persona Blast. So you counterblast 1, and discard a copy from your hand, and your opponent's attacking unit minuses on 10,000. So if it works on a Vanguard, you're basically gonna minus their attack by 10,000, and you can guard with like a 5 or 10 shield for like, oh, no matter what or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's really good. I think it's one of the best, well, it's one of the best grade 3 Murakumos right now until BT09 comes out with more awesome cards for this clan. So for now, running 4 of these makes sense. So yeah. 3 Twin Swordsmen, Musashi. You get this from Comic Style. When the unit attacks, if you have more rear guards than your opponent, this becomes a 12k grade 3. So it attacks for 12k if you have more rear guards than your opponent, but along whatever your card is you're getting boosted with or whatever. So yeah, it's a good card. I like it. Then 1 Dueling Dragon Zanbaku. Just because having more of him is okay, because then you'll just have 11k grade 11k beaters, which is awesome. But then again, like, the effect is when it's only good for like cross ride decks. So if your opponent rides a grade 3 over a grade 3, but the only the only pain in the butt part is like, oh wait, are you gonna ride this turn? If so, Zanbaku's effect, you have to discard a card if you want to ride. And if that's the only card in their hand, they're basically screwed. And if they have cards in their hand, they have to get rid of a card that they need or they don't want. So it's a good and bad thing. So I only run 1 because you can just use them for 11k beater. But having Mandala Lord as your main Vanguard is good. Yeah, that's the grade 3 lineup. Grade 2 lineup, Stealth Dragon Curse Spread. I run 4. When the attack hits a Vanguard, whether it's in the Vanguard or rearguard circle, just look at the top 5 cards for Mandala Lord. If you get it, reveal it, put it into your hand. The rest of the cards, put it onto the bottom of the deck in any order. So you can stack with this card too. But, you know, not as great as Oracle Think Tank. Sub Beast Bloody Mist for 10k interceptors. You should run these until better cards come out. But yeah, Bloody Mist is a really good card. It's just good for to just run your deck stabled and whatever. Stealth Fiend, Midnight Crow, I run 3. It's a Counterblast 1, and when it's placed, you Counterblast 1, you can search for a copy and put it in to an open rear guard. At the end of the turn, it goes back to the bottom of the deck. Somewhat a good card. I thought it was a really good card at the time because it was better than the grade 1 and the grade 3 version of this card. Because at least you can intercept with this and use it for something. But, yeah, I mean, it's better than the other grade 2s that are in the deck, and plus it's a double rare, so yeah. I mean, when my bro plays the deck, he runs it, like I said, better than me, so he finds his ways. Stealth Dragon, Turbulent Edge. This is starting my grade 1 lineup. It's the same thing as the grade 2. You check the top when your unit attack hits a Vanguard. This is good for early games. Check the top 5 for Mandala Lord. Reveal. If not, take the cards, put them on the bottom of the deck in any order. Yeah. Stealth Rogue of Silence. Siji Manraru. 8k booster. This is a really good card to have in the bottom rear guard. If not, this card is going to come in handy. Stealth Beast, Million Rat. And this is just like Midnight Crow, where you Counterblast 1 and you search for a copy, and then at the end of the turn, the copy that you place will be back on the bottom of your deck. So this is great to go, oh, Counterblast 1, now I have that. Now you can attack for 12. And this is good for early game too. But, you know, there's many ways you can use this as a benefit and all that. But, yeah. He finds his ways and he plays it really interesting. But yeah, Stealth Beast, Lee's, Mirage, 4 perfect guards that I all pulled from packs. And all packs and boxes. Well, the packs were in boxes, so yeah, mostly every box that I bought, I had this little thing. I got this on the first one, my third one, my fourth, and my fifth box. So the second box was the only one I didn't get a perfect shield in, and that was the one that I got the Neonectar perfect shield in. But yeah. When I hit 4 perfect guards, I was like, oh my god, this is great. But I was only running, when I had the fourth one, I just ran 3 still in the deck. I was like, oh, 3 is fine. It's like, it takes up space and whatever. Now seeing the decks that are coming around now, I was like, okay, let's put in the fourth one. I think it matters now. But yeah, that's the grade 1 lineup. And that, my friends, is the Murakumo deck. My brother's gonna be upset that the deck is in order, but I don't really care, because this is, I own every single card, and he doesn't really pay me anything. Of course, he's my little bro. What am I supposed to do? Torture him? Tell him to give me $100? Anyways, yeah, this is his deck that he runs, and whatever. Glad that I finished it, because now we're just waiting for BT09 to come out. So, comment, subscribe, like the video if you think it's cool, give me suggestions. But, yeah, see you guys in a bit in the next video, and aloha, and happy card fighting.